Every narcissistic family has at least one person who carries the demonic bloodline forward. If they grow up watching their father, for example, abuse their mother throughout her life, they often go on to make sure their own wife suffers too. Even if they're emotionally enmeshed with their mother and seem to have sympathy for her, they still learn from their father how to treat a wife. They make sure the woman in that family is never truly respected. They simply maintain that structure. They also learn never to become real providers. They get married, but they do not genuinely provide for their family. Instead, they financially abuse their partner. They make sure one child becomes the favorite and another becomes the scapegoat. That is how these families operate. That is how the demonic bloodline continues. It does not continue only through birth. It continues through imitation, permission, and repetition. The son may grow up feeling bad for his mother, but if he never breaks the pattern, he still becomes an extension of the same system that hurt her. He may not copy his father in the exact same style, but he carries the same spirit of domination, the same entitlement, and the same belief that the woman in his life exists to absorb pain while he remains centered. In these families, marriage is not treated like a sacred responsibility. It is treated like excess. Excess to a woman's body, labor, loyalty, silence, and service. That's why so many of these men marry without becoming true providers, protectors, or emotionally mature partners. They want the title of husband, but not the duty. They want children, but not the burden of raising them with fairness, safety, and character. So money becomes a weapon, love becomes conditional, and the home becomes another place where power is performed instead of love being lived. The children are then shaped according to the same poison. One is chosen as the golden child, the extension of the family image, while another is made the scapegoat, the one who carries the blame, the tension, and the emotional dirt of everyone else. That is how this structure survives. Somebody has to be idealized and someone has to be sacrificed. That is how narcissistic families protect the illusion of honor while feeding on the suffering of the weakest person in the room. If you're trapped in this system, I'm doing something for you. I'm doing a workshop, holding a masterclass on April 26th, in which I will teach how to plan your escape from a narcissistic family in 5 steps, even a partner. Book your spot right now. Link is in the bio.